Hey everybody, and welcome to Bits of Board, where we're talking board games, miniatures, cards, and dice. My name is Michael, and today we are checking out Cool Mini or Not's Hate. Now this is their Kickstarter exclusive board game based on Adrian Smith's Chronicles of Hate graphic novel series. And by God, is it a doozy. It's of course the Adrian Smith level of art, so everything in here is amazingly detailed, dark, and just full on. Now I remember the Kickstarter campaign for this one. Cool Mini or Not really tried to embrace their mature side by swearing a whole bunch in the preview video. I found it pretty amusing, but there is a tiny bit of nudity. There's a little bit of allusion to violence. You don't see much. This is just the unboxing here, but of course the theme that comes out during the gameplay, that may well be a completely different story. So for the moment, we're just unboxing. I want to show off all the Kickstarter exclusive goodies that I picked up here. Base game, 2 expansions in there as well. And then of course, I'll come back and reiterate that this is pretty much standard Cool Mini or Not level detail here. They're not breaking the mold, but honestly, they are probably at the forefront of component quality when it comes to miniatures, equal along with Monolith and Mythic games here. So enjoy the unboxing, and I'll see you at the very end for a debrief. All right, so I'm unboxing another gigantic box here. For reference size, I brought out Blood Rage. So hang on. Oh, that's the standard size Cool Mini or Not game. And underneath that we have the most gigantic Hate board game. All right, how are we going to tackle this? Well, I'm going to take the plastic off and we'll go from there. Crack this thing open and see what's in this box. I don't think I'm going to have like a proper space to store this. I could probably sleep on it. Whoa! What? Humongous, and there is so much stuff. I had to be expecting this stuff, but wow. Okay, where the hell do we begin? All right. So for starters, we have a rule book. Let's just swing through there. There is amazing art in this rule book from page 1. If that's how many miniatures we're getting, it's going to take me so long to get through the close-up portion. I've got a pad of sheets here for the Chronicles, so they're going to track each sort of campaign, I guess, because this is kind of intended as a campaign game. Here I have the Village sheet pad, and this is going to contain all of the upgrades and stuff that players gain throughout the game. So everyone's going to have one of these, and it's going to have a nice little list. I think that's going to be like a graveyard tracker back there. That's kind of cool. So here I look to be the scenario dashboards. So there are a number of scenarios in this game, and normally they stack these in a bit of a book kind of thing. But here we have just single pages, which is good. It means we don't have to flick through everything for a reference. It's all there out on the table. Although I'm beginning to worry about how much room this sucker's going to take on the table, because this board is going to be ginormous. It's 2 boards, I should have remembered that. Hang on. There we go. So these can either be combined to make a giant board, or you can run 2 smaller scenarios at the same time, but that's pretty cool. Pretty bland, but I think all the focus is going to be on the minis in this game. All right, so we've got our tent and tree tokens over here, and we'll flip these over in game to sort of figure out what is awaiting us inside each. Here we've got the terrain pieces. Which we're going to use to vary the board. So there's like terrain advantages to being higher up than others. There's a bunch of those, so we have a lot to customize with. Got a bunch of custom dice here, lovely. Tons of markers. We've got skulls on pikes, and we've got hands, which represent you eating other people from memory. Let's give you a closer look at those guys. And we've got cards and more cards. So we have unlocked abilities. It looks like mercenary cards, and then we've got different player cards, and these can all be upgraded using these things here. So here we have all of these clear slips. This is a part of the game that really attracted me to the Kickstarter. It's like Mystic Vale, except a miniatures tabletop game. Yeah, I know. So here we have a bunch of tokens, plastic, engraved and colored, lovely. Some more of those here. So it's all been, this is essentially like a deluxeified version where all the pieces, I mean, these could have been cardboard cutouts, but they're not. We've got more skulls here. We've got some flames. Let's have a closer look at those flames. And next we have a ton of bases for our minis. We'll use them to organize. Yep, more tents, more terrain, so we can really get creative with our game. All right, here's the focus for me at least. I absolutely adore watching Adrian Smith's minis come to life. And I'm going to give a quick shout out to the graphic novel. It was near impossible to find the first collection literally anywhere in Australia. I don't know how it was for you guys elsewhere, but it was next to impossible to track down, and wonderfully, they've done a re-release of both the first and second books in the Chronicles of Hate here. So this is a full collection full of Adrian Smith's just phenomenally epic story, but it's like an epic story condensed into a graphic novel of this size. It's a great read, great characters and stuff, and I guess we're going to see a lot of them in these boxes here, so let's start cracking them open. Oh, what? They are not small, guys. These are freaking huge. What the... Okay. You know how some minis games come with like a couple of really big monsters? So, you know, you have like a big boss man to come up against. Well, these guys are boss man sizes, except there is what, 17? Jesus, what's this guy? All right, we're going to have a close look at these guys in just a sec, and this is going to be a long one for them. Let's have a look at the smaller guys in this box. Oh, yeah. Double layered. Oh. All right, so there is a heap of these guys. Wow. This is going to be huge, and I've not even opened the expansions I got. Bloody hell. All right. Let's have a closer look at these minis, and yeah, I'll see you at the end.
crack some expansions while I'm here. This is like the first time I didn't go all out getting as many expansions as I could because, well, I figured with so many tribes in the base game, there probably wasn't a great need to get more. So I just got some of the more unique expansions, I think. So the Sarrassa, I believe this is a tribe that you can kind of play, but they changed the way the game is won completely. I think you've only got, say, one round to actually take them out. And this one here just has a huge amount of story content from the book. So let's crack these guys open. We'll start with a Sarrassa. All right, pretty sweet art, but we knew that going in. It's Adrian Smith, for goodness sake. And, oh boy, what do we got? So we've got some more upgrade cards, and we've got some clan-specific cards. And then these guys here, massive. Lastly, the Mother Prophecy. Let's crack this. All right. All right, we've got a short description of some special rules throughout here. We have the Inner Circle story. What is this? There's two. So we have two new scenarios in here. The Chained Mother, Ride of the Twins. Actually, we have 4, Sacrifice to the Moon, and Flayer's Command. So really, this is... Whoa, I just saw that miniature. This is really adding a ton of gameplay content as well. So we've got our cards here, but this is where it's at. All right. Look at that. What the hell? All right, let's take a look at these guys. Wow.
Guys and gals, there you have it. Very solid Cool Mini or Not production here. Lots of beautiful components to play around with here. But of course, the star of the show is that artwork by Adrian Smith. Far out. He makes for some damn fine miniatures here. And it's going to be all the more reason to bring this thing to the table because this is going to be an absolute event on the table. It's huge, lots of beautiful minis, big minis as well. Yeah, we are surely in for a good time. So we'll stay tuned for that. I will bring the gameplay review stuff. I'll bring that along fairly shortly, but for the moment, I hope you've enjoyed the unboxing because that's all this one is. There might be a ghost in the room. Anyway, that's about it for this one today, guys. If you've enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Do all those things that you guys can do to help this channel grow. But besides that, we are done. So as always, my name's Michael. This is Bits of Board. We'll catch you next time. So that was an Allen key that fell off the table over there. There is nothing over there except for table. So if this video is haunted, all right. See you later.